You are invited to paper neural network modeling of the social and economic, investment and innovation policy of the state. The aim of the study is for a neural network modeling of changes in the main ways of the state's social and economic, investment and innovation policy in Ukraine to improve the state management and formation of the socially and innovatively oriented national economy. A numerical experiment was conducted using neural network modeling. The proposed neural network model is based on social and economic, investment and innovation development indicators of Ukraine and the leading countries of the world. Indicators describing the results of Ukraine's state policy for 2000 to 2021 have been utilized in the neural model. In the article, the directions and scope of changes in state intervention in the economy were clarified by neural network modeling. We analyze the nature of the influence of each factor of the neural network model on the result. This happened due to the successive changes of each input parameter of the model. Then, the neural network evaluated the state's performance. Graphs were constructed using the results of the calculations. The activation value of the neuron is obtained as the difference of the weighted sum of the inputs, and the threshold value. The activation signal is converted using the activation function. As a result, the output signal of the JTH neuron is obtained. The formation of the neural model is carried out sequentially. First, the network type is selected to achieve the goals and objectives, then the network is trained, then the network is checked or tested, and later the network can be successfully implemented. The input parameters of the model are indicators of the country's investment, innovation, social, and economic policy. The output parameter of the model is the pertinence or level of compliance of the state policy with the conditions of the social and innovative orientation of the economy. The expert assessment has limits, where 1 is the highest level of the social and innovative orientation of the economy, 0 is the lowest level of the social and innovative orientation of the economy. Statistical data were collected to evaluate all factors. Statistical data characterize the investment and innovation, social and economic policies of the leading countries for 1969 to 2021. The sources of statistical data are the statistical materials of the IMF, OECD, State Committee of Statistics of Ukraine and other organizations. Statistics from the UK, USA, France, Germany, Sweden, Netherlands, Austria, Finland, Switzerland, and others were used. Table 1 shows indicators and statistical data for the model that evaluates the social and economic, investment and innovation policy of Ukraine. As a result of the conducted experiment, a multi-layer neural network was obtained, multi-layer perceptron MLP7-6-1, activation function for hidden neurons, TON, activation function for output neurons, logistic. This neural network has the highest performance, and the lowest training error. Government expenditure on education are needed to support the educational and scientific sphere in Ukraine. Expenditure on education are a part of the costs necessary for the reproduction of human capital. Such expenses are important for solving social issues and obtaining a job. They are also of great importance to the financing of research and innovation activities, the formation of the country's intellectual potential. Although there was a slight increase in the absolute indicators of budget expenditures for the training of young specialists, the share of these budget expenditures is gradually decreasing. According to the obtained results of the neural network model, in order to form a socially and innovatively oriented model of the economy, policy in Ukraine should be aimed at increasing R&D funding from the state budget. The results confirm a direct relationship between the amount of R&D funding from the state budget and the degree of social and innovative orientation of the economy. Figures 3 and 4. Establishing a social and innovation-oriented model of the economy in Ukraine requires an increase in funding for innovative activities. From the figure 5, we can see that the increase in financing of innovative activities from the state budget leads to economic growth. Investigating the trend of state capital investments in our country, it is important to note that since 2013 there has been a trend towards an increase in the share of public fixed investment in gross domestic product. For the purpose of innovative development of the country, the volume of public fixed investment should increase. Thus, the proposed neural network model for studying the action of social and economic, innovative and investment factors that determine government policy found out the understatement of state financial and resource support. Public fixed investment and financing of innovative activities from the state budget has the highest influence over the economic growth of the country. Equally important for the economic development is the increase of R&D funding from the state budget and government expenditure on education. The neural network model for forecasting and evaluation of the social and economic, investment and innovation policy of the state allows predicting the main directions of resource allocation and budgeting. The growth of innovative activity, the development of education, and scientific research is possible through an effective and productive state policy,